We left off, we were in the catacombs. We know that there are poisonous spiders in here, and as a result, we have one elixir. The green apple, if we eat it, is supposed to completely fill up our hunger and our need for any water and refresh us entirely. So we're supposed to keep it and use it when we are feeling at our weakest. We went that way last time. Remember the sarcophagus we saw with the ghoul? Oh, it's another mural. Look. A mural covers one entire wall. There are two doorways, mummies, and painted designs, including many spirals. Look, Minotaur. That looks like a Minotaur in the mural. To learn more about the mural shows, read the Liber Ex Doctrina. I bet that's in the... Hold on. Shit. I bet you anything that's the in the manual. Shit, it is. It is. So I spoke too soon. We're definitely in the manual still. Hold on. Of course, this is all not the proper size either. Why is everything like oversized today? Here. Oh, you know why? Because I had it full screen when I didn't have it full screen last time. Can I hide this bar? Yes, I can. Go away, Adobe. Thank you. This is all the information on the different stuff. The message of the rose, these are the different flowers. Wait, what's this about a mural? The mural is there. See it? So there's murals on the wall, and apparently they attached and are dealt with in the here. Oh, you know what? All we have to do is do Minotaur. No? Chariot? There we go. Aphrodite and Hippolytus. Hippolytus was the son of King Theseus. He was an avid hunter who rode out every day in his chariot. Aphrodite loved him because of his handsome form, but he scorned her love and the love of all women. Furious at being rejected by the handsome prince, Aphrodite caused his stepmother Phaedra to fall in love with him, but Hippolytus rejected her as well. Phaedra convinced Theseus that his son had raped her, whereupon the king called upon the sea god Poseidon to exact vengeance. While Hippolytus drove his chariot along the shore of the Saronic Gulf, Poseidon sent a fierce bull from the waves to panic the horses. They stampeded, and Hippolytus was dragged to his death behind the chariot. I don't know if these are going to come into play with anything we have to do. But that's when he fell to his death behind the chariot. Can we go south? No. Why is so much in the manual? Because it's an old game. That was very, very typical of the older games. Because you were there. So designers and creators of older games were very limited on the amount of space that they were able to fit onto the discs. Because hard disks weren't that huge, remember when there was a time period when a megabyte was like this big new thing. It was like the amazing new hard drive size. So discs didn't hold that much data on them. The old 5.25-inch floppies didn't hold even a megabyte. It held I don't even remember at this point, 576 kilobytes, something like that. The 3.5-inch floppies held 1.44 megabytes. So you weren't able to fit all the details and all the information within the game, so a lot of it was saved and placed within the manuals, and so the games themselves would tell you to reference the manual. A lot of really old games, especially the old Dungeons and Dragons Gold Box games, will sit there and give you a page number and a paragraph to reference for you to like read about the story. I smell warm blood and live flesh. Come closer, I have golden treasure. Come closer and see. No. That's about satyrs. Hold on. Previous. Pan flutes. Aphrodite and Pygmalion. No, Pygmalion was a sculptor, right? Hold on. Look, mural. Shows the story. Yeah, Pygmalion. The story of Pygmalion, which is written in your Liber Ex Doctrina. This version is rather fanciful, embellished with doves and piping satyrs. Okay, so what if you don't have the manual? If you're playing an older game, the only time you're not going to end up having the manual is if you ended up getting it from an abandonware site. But those types of games, people tend to always upload the manuals. You can find PDFs for the manuals everywhere. If you didn't have the manual back in the day, you kind of were shit out of luck. Unless you had some other way to find the information. I think that you used to be able to call the game companies and pay a small little a fee or postage in order to get them to send you the manual to you. But in general, I think you used to have to just re-buy them. It was kind of in the same vein as like when the original NES games came out. Is like me as a kid, we made sure we kept every one of our instruction booklets when we had our NES cartridges. And even with our old computer games, we kept everything in the boxes. When you ended up wanting to play the game, you would pull the discs out of the box, you would keep the manual in the box, and you would take care of it. Period. Take care of your shit. Anyways, Pygmalion was a sculptor who lived on the island of Cyprus. Aphrodite was displeased with the women of his town, who had refused to accept that she was divine. She cursed them so that they lost all sense of modesty and would give themselves to any man who came along. Because of their behavior, Pygmalion disdained the company of women, but nonetheless he devoutly worshipped Aphrodite. He remained alone, carving his statues. One such statue carved of ivory was of a woman so beautiful that he fell deeply in love with her image. But she was only a statue until Aphrodite heard his prayers and pleas. Pygmalion was rewarded for his devotion. The cold ivory turned to warm flesh as his statue came to life and embraced him. I do remember that story. I am very rusty on my Greek mythology, so rereading some of these. I don't know if it's going to play into the game at all, so it's better just to get it. Remember, a few games use the manual for DRM. A lot of games use the manual for DRM, especially these old Sierra games. You would literally... So, the Ultima games I've been playing, when you start up Ultima, there's a point where once you get into the game, Lord British sits there and says, I need you to prove that you are the Avatar, so tell me this, and he asks you questions. The answers to those questions were in the manual. If you buy these games through GOG, you can download a PDF of the manuals. That's how I have the PDF of the manual. Because I got this game through GOG, and the PDF was part of the downloads. And it's the same with the Ultima games. It's like if you get it through GOG, you get the PDFs of the maps, the manuals, anything you need. Yeah, there's no reason for the satyr to be there. Oh. Look, statue. There is a stone statue of Aphrodite in the center of the room. Upon one hand rests a carved dove, but with the other hand, though held out with palm open, is empty. She wants an apple. Phoenix Immortals Rising. What the hell is that, Kem? I have no idea what that command is. Like, what is that? Let's see. We're not going near that sarcophagus. Do I have to give my only apple? No. There's a necklace there. Finally on PC, so you're looking at the mod mode? Yeah, I tried looking at it and it kind of confused me at one point. Look, necklace. It is round, made of copper, as best I can tell, and seems to have engraving upon it, but is heavily coated with dust, which obscures it. Shit. I'm gonna get bit. Get necklace. Aye, but how without risking a rat bite? Use sword to get necklace. Very clever, author. You have safely taken possession of the medallion. Look, medallion. It's a star. The Pentacle applies and the goddess are often associated together. The pentacle apples and the goddess are often associated together because if one cuts an apple open lengthwise, he can find a 5-pointed star hidden within. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Why is Conan O'Brien a block term? Because Isaac. It's stupid. If you can remove it, feel free to remove it. Otherwise, I'm going to go in and remove it at one point. I said I was going to, but I keep forgetting. Beware. Arthur, beware the rats. Any closer and you will be bitten. Alas, a rat has bitten you. There was nothing you could do to avoid it. The Hierophant warned that even one bite was lethal and death inevitable, though it may be slow in coming. And it appears that Galahad has fallen prey to the rats, for there he lies upon a bier, unaware even of your presence. Look, Galahad. Still alive, but deep in a fevered coma. He's been bitten and could die at any moment. Use elixir on Galahad. Aye, do what you will with it, though it will cure the poison. It will never cleanse you of the crime of noble Galahad's death. Use sword on necklace. How do I put it away? I don't know how to put it away. I've always... Use sword to get necklace. Very clever, Arthur. You have safely taken possession of the amulet. What did that man do? So, back in the day, Isaac said that he doesn't think anything Conan O'Brien does is funny, and he said the name Conan O'Brien used to make him so angry, and therefore he blocked it as a term and would sit there and go into a rant and a rage. I have consistently told him that is a very childish response. Get over it and unban it. It is stupid. Okay, we get it. We get it. You're a ghoul and you're inside. Smell warm blood and live flesh. Come closer. I have golden treasure. Come closer and see. Catacombs 3. So if you type that, what would happen? I go ahead and type it. I think it just automatically deletes it. You removed it, but you think Fubo would have just deleted your message? Yeah, if you can... Yeah, I'm fine with that being removed. It was stupid. Give necklace to statue. Give apple to statue. The apple fit perfectly in the statue's hand but caused nothing to happen. I think we need... Use medallion on apple? See no reason to use it now. Wear a medallion. You are already wearing it. Only the elite funny people can exist in Isaac's world. I've never had any problems with Conan O'Brien. I used to watch him on occasion back in the day. I like some of this stuff, but he's not always funny, but he's decently funny. And as a comedian that who very much helped to further gaming in the eyes of society, I'm very much fine with him. Because he used to showcase some of the newer games on his show. Oh my god, shut up. Like, this hurts my ear, and it's in my ear. God. Okay. I think I have to take... Here's what I'm thinking. I think I have to take the rat bite. And I think I have to give the elixir to Galahad, thereby sacrificing myself, which is going to be a noble deed. Which, if we get to the Grail in time, it should be possible to not be poisoned. Alas, a rat has bitten you. There was nothing you could do to avoid it. The Hierophant warned that even one bite was lethal and death inevitable, though it may be slow in coming. Okay. Save. Bitten. Talk to Galahad. Give elixir to Galahad. Arthur, my king, I knew you would come. Only way out the gift for Aphrodite. You must bring her the... He has lapsed into a healing coma. By the time he is healed, you will be dead of the rat's poison. You have but one chance to find the Grail. Only its healing powers may yet save you if you can find it in time. Do not despair or regret your choice. You have done the good and noble deed and saved Galahad, who served you so faithfully. Search Galahad. Look. Galahad lies upon a bier within this chamber, surrounded by those long dead. Look, sword. This Galahad's sword. I need a golden apple. Look, vase. Funeral urns within these sepulchres are designed to hold the ashes of the deceased or their mummified organs. Look, urns. Funeral urns with it. Look, apple. Tree in the mural bears golden apples reminding of Aphrodite. Look, medallion. Use medallion? See no reason to use it now. I don't know exactly where I'm going, so I'm just roaming at the moment. There's a golden apple somewhere. Am I just going in circles? Oh yeah, I am. Look, wall. 3 of the walls are barren, but upon one wall there are 2 symbols painted. Look, symbols. One symbol is a pentacle, the other is a labarum. What is a labarum? It's not in the manual. Let's look it up. Let's see what a labarum is. Vexillium that displayed the Chi-Rho symbol, Christogram formed from the first 2 Greek letters of the word Christ. So it's Christian. Are we looking for the Holy Grail? Yes. But first, what is your favorite color? Blue, no green. I need a golden apple. There's a golden apple right there. Arthur, beware the rats. Any closer and blah, blah, blah. You know what? Out of curiosity, let's just go and put the apple in her hand. So, if I am correct, by the way, we're going to have to reload because old Sierra games, when things like this happen, there's a timer that's actually running behind the scenes, which means even though you're doing everything correctly, if you wander around too much because Arthur's been bitten and poisoned, he will die before I can get to the Grail. Look wall. Look spirals. Lunar and solar spirals here. A solar spiral goes in the sunwise direction. Sunwise is the direction that the shadow of the sun moves around a sundial. A lunar spiral moves to the left in the opposite or counterclockwise direction. Solar spirals are signs of a god, while the lunar spirals are signs of a goddess. Touch lunar spiral. Touch spiral? Push spiral. Look in vase. The red eyes of a poisonous rat glare back at you. I have a feeling it's inside one of these vases. Either that or hold on. Smell warm blood and live flesh. Come closer. I have golden treasure. Come closer and see. Give medallion. Screech the accursed pentacle. Look in sarcophagus. The thing is retreated from the warding spell of the medallion. There's a glint of gold at the end of the sarcophagus. It's a golden apple. Alright. So we're going to go before we were bitten. Here. Before we saw Galahad, because he shouldn't have a timer, at least not until we go into that room. We have the medallion. Bodhi's on Isaac's chair, kneading the hell out of it. He's all like hunched over. Okay. Look in sarcophagus. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go away. Get apple. An apple solid gold. I wonder how often the fiend has used it as a lure. Oh my god, that was bad in my ear. Holy shit. He is cat. He is cat. He's a very demanding cat. He woke us up this morning too. He was in the he was very much in the bedroom at the front at the door, just going bow. Here we go. Actually, you know what? No. Rat has bitten you. There was nothing you could do to avoid it. Hierophant warned. Okay, blah blah blah. Save game. Next. Bitten. Give elixir to Galahad. All right. So this way. This way. We're going to save it on Catacombs 3. Because I don't quite remember the way, and I want to make sure I'm not wasting as much time as possible. I think it's all the way across, actually. Yep. If I just say golden apple. Yeah. Save. Catacombs 3. Bitten. Here, we'll just say bitten Catacombs 3. So we know that we're at probably the timer. Use golden apple on statue. You have brought the gift by which I am made complete. For this I will tell you what you must do to escape the catacombs. First, be warned, from this moment on, every door within the catacombs is a possible trap. If you leave the safety of this room too soon, you may be trapped forever within a tomb. It is Aphrodite's will that you should know something of her history. I will pose you 6 questions to test your knowledge of her. Each question requires but one word and answer. When you have answered all 6, I shall reveal to you how you may escape the catacombs. As for the sacred cup, it lies beyond the catacombs. You will not find it here. The test now begins. Upon whom did Theseus call for vengeance upon Hippolytus? Shit. Was it Phaedra? Oh no, Poseidon. That is the answer. The test continues. Who did Aphrodite make to fall in love with Hippolytus after he scorned the goddess? That was Phaedra, I believe. Phaedra. That is the answer. The test continues. Who ended the dispute between Aphrodite and Persephone over Adonis? That's a different one. Adonis was a youth of such extraordinary beauty that he was adored by Aphrodite. When he was but a child, she hid him inside a chest, which she left in the care of Persephone, goddess of the underworld. But Persephone disobeyed Aphrodite and opened the chest. Seeing Adonis, she too fell in love with him. When Aphrodite came to fetch the young man, Persephone refused to release him. The warring goddesses ended their dispute when Zeus decreed that Adonis would spend half of the year with Aphrodite and half of the year in the underworld with Persephone. Zeus. That is the answer. The test continues. Whom did Aphrodite love that was killed by a boar? Oh, that was what's his name? Pygmalion? No. Hippolytus? That is not the answer. The test continues. Shit. Give golden apple. These usually change. Whose company did Pygmalion disdain? I think it was Phaedra, wasn't it? Lived on the island of Cyprus because of the behavior of Pygmalion disdained the company of women. That is the answer. The test continues. So what was the statue made that Pygmalion carved? It was ivory, wasn't it? Ivory. Wait, how do you make a statue of pure ivory? That is the answer. The test continues. Whom did Aphrodite love that was killed by a boar? Was that Hippolytus? Yeah, Hippolytus. What? So angry. Give golden apple. Whom did Aphrodite love that was killed by a boar? Oh, because Hippolytus was a bull. Ares, the god of war, was jealous of Aphrodite and her passion for Adonis. He transformed himself into a boar, waited for the young man to go hunting, so it was Adonis. Adonis, that is the answer. Who ended the dispute between Aphrodite and Persephone over Adonis? Zeus. That is the answer. Upon whom did Theseus call for vengeance upon Hippolytus? Poseidon. Whose company did Pygmalion disdain? Women. Who fell in love with Adonis and refused to release him from the underworld? Persephone. How do you spell her name? Just, what the fuck? That's it. That is the answer. The test continues. To what people was the goddess well known as Aphrodite? The Greek people. You've given the 6 answers I require and earned your chance at freedom. First, accept this gift. When you have proven yourself by sword and shield, the time will be right to use the dove. To escape from the catacombs, you must enter 6 doors exactly as I tell you. If you choose a door that is wrong, you will find yourself trapped forever. Shit. Hold on. Taking screenshots of this one. Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on, it just switched. It forcefully switched on me. West, east, south, north. Have no fear for Galahad. When he is healed, I shall set him free. You have earned that boon. I shall not speak again. Your escape relies now upon your own ingenuity. West? Wait. No! Shit! Give golden apple. I needed to use the lodestone because we don't know which way's north. What is the name of the king who was father to Hippolytus? I don't know. Theseus. Upon whom did Theseus call for vengeance upon Hippolytus? Aphrodite? No. Poseidon. Why does everyone call him Poseidon to take care of their shit? Of what was the statue made that Pygmalion carved? Ivory? Who did Aphrodite make to fall in love with Hippolytus after he scorned the goddesses? That was Phaedra. That was his own mother. The answer. Who transformed into a boar and killed Adonis? Ares. Is that how you spell Ares? Shit. No, Ares. I would have fucked up that there. Who was dragged to death behind his chariot? Hippolytus, right? Yeah. Hippolytus. Given the 6 answers require... Okay. When you've proven yourself with sword and shield, to escape from the catacombs, if you choose a door that is wrong, you will find yourself trapped forever. You begin here by choosing the first door you must enter. The doors you choose must face the direction I give you, and you must enter them in exactly this order. West, east, south, north. So she doesn't change that. Have no fear for Galahad. When he is healed, I shall set him free. You have earned that boon. I shall not speak again. Your escape relies now upon your own ingenuity. Alright. Use lodestone. See? I went the wrong way. No, west is first here. You are enclosed in a narrow tunnel within the wall. Inch forward carefully and test the floor as you go. It takes you in one direction. Let us hope you find an exit soon, for it is as cold as the grave and the stone walls covered with something slick and unpleasant. The tunnel stops at a wall. Push, Arthur. Aye, it gives the way into one of the rooms of the catacombs through a hidden doorway. So if you chose the wrong one, you would have been stuck. The tunnels brought you to this room, and the wall behind you, the hidden door seals. You cannot even see where it was. Use lodestone. So east is up. Use lodestone. So we need to go south. So south is to our left. Use lodestone. We need to go east. So to the right. Now south. To the left. Once more, you are forced into a pitch-black tunnel that leads in but one direction. It seems an eternity before the tunnel takes a turning and brings you to yet another hidden door. Push harder, Arthur. Aye, it opens as you did the other one and returns you to the catacombs. And then we have to go north. As before, the hidden door shuts as though it had never been there. Heavy stone doors have sealed the room. Has the goddess trapped you, or nay? Look. Oh. Secret stairs leading upward have been revealed, along with the skeleton of a warrior. Look, skeleton. poor warrior had his head split in two. He must have lain there for centuries. We shall never know his story. Luke's skull was split in half by some powerful blow from a large sword. A helmet would have saved him. That's not good. Luke's spear. See, nothing is significant to your mission. Search skeleton. Nothing of interest. The fuck are we? The stairs bring you to the surface and into the blessed light and fresh air. Around you is the ruin of a circular temple. Once there was a famous temple of Aphrodite in Jerusalem. Perhaps this was it. The marble stones are ancient and weather-worn. The marble pillars are toppled, and an empty round pedestal in the middle may have once held a statue or altar. Imagine if you needed a helmet and it was the only available in the beginning. The Sierra games have done that. Walls without doors or windows have been built entirely around the temple, right up to the very edge of the ruins. In this section of the temple, there are 4 broken and fallen pillars. In this section, there are 4 broken and fallen pillars. Infidel, you must defeat me if you would win the Grail. Here, in this temple of Aphrodite, we must match sword and shield, strength and skill, until one of us is dead. But I wish for an equal fight, and you do not have a helmet, therefore I offer you one that is as strong as my own. Wear it or not, as you please. Fight? Wear helmet. Arthur, you're overexerting yourself. Slow down or you will lack strength to fight. Your sword feels as heavy as lead. Defend yourself with your shield until some of your strength returns. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. This is not great. Do I have to fight him? Fire. So, I basically have a handful of places that I can fight him. I can't even say to eat an apple or anything. Arthur's too tired to actually fight. This is horribly slow. I'm trying to figure out what his... So, up, down... Arthur. For fuck's sake. Did I not hit him? There we go. You grow steadily weaker. Seek triumph from strategy, my king, as your strength wanes. Am I hitting him or is he blocking? Oh. Been hacked to death by the Saracen. Let us hope you will be better swordsman in your next life. The apple's potent spell has relieved your hunger and thirst and given you a new surge of strength. But alas, it cannot stop the poison of the rat's bite from killing you. It can only delay the final end. Oh. Oh. Put on helmet. Stop it. You're overexerting yourself. Slow down. How are you supposed to do this? I mean, I've done all the other fights. Sword feels as heavy as lead. This is not the greatest system right now. Oh, when he goes up. There. Why is Bodhi being dragged to me? I can't pause it. I need to hit him while he's striking, I think. And I think his helmet is strong, so... I don't know. All right. I really need to figure out. Am I supposed to eat the apple here? Hey Merlin, why aren't you helping me? This is a horrible, horrible system. Every time he does that, he's going to go down low. I keep missing that one. I'm hitting him, but I don't know if it's actually connecting. You grow steadily weaker. Seek triumph from strategy, my king. Well, thanks. Because I can't tell what strategy is. Ugh! Back up. Merlin is a little bitch. Yeah, Merlin's sitting in his tower back at Camelot. That's what the gray box is. Merlin usually talking in your head. Your death is near. You must win now or lose all. Kill me. There we go. Okay. I'm looking up and seeing what they say on this. Conquests of Camelot. Saracen. Can I not have one that's only a... do a lap around the temple, and once you've been to each side, you'll meet the Saracen who wants to fight you. He'll throw a helmet on the ground. Eat the apple, then wear the helmet. You need to use the number pad. See the manual for the full instructions. All right, so I'm going to have to see. Shift is to parry. In fighting mode, Excalibur's drawn. You will use the spacebar to swing your sword. The shift key should be used to parry or block with your shield. Use your arrow keys on your mouse to move Arthur. These rules apply generally throughout the game, with the exception of using a spear jousting in the Saracen battle. Well, where's the fuck is the Saracen battle? Okay. Oh my god. 9 is a high attack, 6 is a middle attack, 3 is a low attack. Oh, I'm using great low blows the entire time. Parry, high parry, middle parry, low parry, high attack, middle attack, low attack, and I've been using great blows. If you strike too fast, you'll need to take a break before you can strike again. If you see Arthur's strikes getting slower, use your shield to defend for about 10 seconds before striking again. Right. Hold on. I'm taking a little desktop snapshot with the snipping tool for the controls just to know what they are. Restore. Fight. Eat apple. Wear helmet. Yeah, the controls are backwards for me. You're overexerting yourself. Where's the sound? Your sword feels as heavy as lead. It said to do this for 10 seconds. It's like middle parry. His stance is a little awkward to like know exactly which one he's gonna go for. Come on. Which one are you blocking? Ow. All right, hold on. The game is like I don't know what's going on, but that's like DOSBox should not be doing that. I feel like the game is slowing itself down. I don't know if it's the game. I don't know what's going on with it. Gonna show up again on OBS? What happened to it? Yeah, I know. We're not seeing any game on it. What the hell? Hold on. It's fucking weird. Give me a sec. Hey, game. I'm gonna have to remake it. Fucking hell. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea why. All right, restore, fight. Eat apple. Wear helmet. Try to block it. Don't overexert yourself, Arthur. Come here. Sword is heavy. Shit. Where is he? Get over here. Ow. Why is it not responding to my my controls? It's responding to my blocking. It's not responding to all my attacks. Stop it. Stop it. He's not hitting. I think you have to hear the clink for it to be a hit. Yeah, I've noticed if you stop fighting, he occasionally moves a little faster. Move back a little. No, stop it. Game was rigged for the start. Well, the Black Knight jousting was probably the most aggravating. This is the second most aggravating. And I don't even know how I managed to get the Black Knight jousting done. I got a hit off of him. Stop swinging for a bit. Maybe move. You can't move closer. He's the one that has to move. I can retreat. That's it. There we go. Winner. You've killed the Saracen in a fair fight, and now his soul transforms into a dove and rises to the sky and vanishes from sight. Use dove. See no reason to use it now. Now that the fight is over, the helmet also disappears. Save it there. Look, dove. I thought we were supposed to use it after we were done with sword. Look, spiral. The spiral carved into the threshold is lunar. That is, it turns to the left and denotes feminine power and influence. The alley is bounded by tall windows, and without windows or doors, it takes a sharp turn not far from the temple stairs. Is that Jerusalem over there? No. Look. The alley ends here, going nowhere. All the other walls around you are featureless. But to one side there is an alcove in which rests the weathered head of an ancient stone statue. And there is a window at the top of the alcove and another tiny grate at the bottom. Look, head. Could be the head of a god, a king, a warrior who can say, perhaps the entire statue is buried. We shall never know its strange story. Look, great. There's a tiny grate or barred opening of some sort at the base of this wall. I believe it may even be the top of a buried window. And there's a small window high in this alcove with a single metal bar across it. Use dove. Climb? Climb on head. Window's too high to reach. Look, ground. Dig. Mysterious request. Try to phrase it more carefully. Look in grate. Tiny grate or something barred opening or some sort. Small window. Jump. Window's too high to reach. Kneel. Dig out head. Dig with sword. Examine head. Climb on head. Window's too high to reach. Call out. Mysterious request. Try to phrase it more clearly. Yell. Look wall. These are brick walls covered with plaster. Search wall. Nothing of interest. Look at dove. Put dove on statue. Throw dove at window. That would be exceedingly foolish. Get rope. Swear to God, if I needed a rope. Look spiral. Look. Steps must be the only remnant of the original door to the temple. At the threshold, there's a lunar spiral. There's also 3 broken pillars and an indentation where a 4th pillar once stood. Look at indentation. Indentation once held a pillar. Nothing. There's nowhere to go from here. High walls without windows or doors bar the way. There's another indentation here. Use dove? Oh. The stone dove feels oddly warm. 'Tis changing, but the power of Aphrodite, it turns to a living dove within your very hands. So it needs to be in a particular area. Follow my dove and you shall have your soul's desire. Follow the dove. Arthur, fucking follow the dove. Watch, the dove goes over to a pillar, takes a crap, and flies over the wall. On Google, its game was released in 1989, but Wikipedia says it was released in 1990. Oh, hello. Where you stand, once my priestesses stood. My name was spoken with reverence. My statue and holy of holies were housed within, where only that bare pedestal remains. The last thing my worshippers would see as they left my temple was this leftward spiral upon the threshold, reminder of life turning ever onwards. As with life, so too does power pass onward. Even gods and goddesses fall prey to the endless cycle. My reign here is ended. I shall never return. You have won the sacred cup by your determination and persistence, by cleverness and skill of arms. I surrender it to you. But beware, the power of the Grail itself will pass final judgment upon your worthiness to possess it. Start where you should start, turn as you should turn, and count the places of the pillars until you reach my sacred number. Beneath that pillar you shall find what you seek. I have to be going to the left. So, turns to the left. So that's counterclockwise. What's her sacred number? What's Aphrodite's sacred number? Manual. Screenshot. Oh, for the what Noogies was saying. I mean, Noogies is probably correct. I don't doubt it, but I mean, unless you're asking for something else. But yeah, this was the controls. By the way, fighter facing right. This doesn't work because I was facing to the left, so it's reversed. Oh, fighter facing to the left. Oh, I guess it's possible to be facing in a different direction. Oh, that makes sense. Anyways, Aphrodite. Fundamental goddess known by scores of names with dozens of attributes. Aphrodite is simply the name by which she came to be known via the Greeks, but she was an ancient deity even then. She was variously considered the goddess of life, ideal, or chaste love, sexuality, marriage, childbirth, fate, death, arts, crafts, culture, hunting, and the sea. She was truly a queen among goddesses. From 70 AD, her cult dominated the main temple of Jerusalem. There is a legend that in the 4th century, the Empress Helena, mother of Constantine, found the true cross on which Christ was crucified hidden in a crypt beneath the temple of Aphrodite in Jerusalem. Sacred number of Aphrodite is 6. Okay. I don't need to. Okay, so counterclockwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Search column. There's nothing of interest. Wait, what? Wait, am I supposed to go around 6 times? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 'Damn it. I need to see what she says again. No, I don't think it might be the wrong starting spot. I mean, I see where we started. My bird. Where you stand, once my priestesses stood, and the name was spoke with reverence. My statue and holy of holies were housed within, where only that bare pedestal remains. Last thing my worshippers would see, reminder of life turning ever onwards. Our Grail itself will pass final judgment upon your worthiness. Start where you should start. Turn as you should turn. Count the places of the pillars until you reach my sacred number. Beneath that pillar you shall find what you seek. This is where I started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each broken pillar is much. You must find the right one by your wits. Choose pillar. It is turns to the left and denotes feminine power and influence. Use lodestone. Maybe I'm going it wrong. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is turning to the right, though. Look, pillar. Choose pillar. Feel you should know what you want. Search pillar. Nothing of interest. Start where you should start. Let's say if we're supposed to start at the spiral here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be this one, wouldn't it? If it's turning to the left. That's turning to the right that I did, isn't it? Search pillar. Well, if you do it this way, it's 1, 2, 3. Unless this is... Hold on. What if these are 3 pillars here? Look. There are also 3 broken pillars. I miscounted. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. It's this one. Search base. Since the power of the goddess keeps you from treading there, where once her Holy of Holies must have kept. Search pillar base. Search pillar. Ugh! This pillar did not move. Pause and think before your next choice. What if we don't count the indentations? So what if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if it's this one? Push pillar. No. Push pillar. Push pillar. Oh my god. The Grail's all like, what are you doing? I thought you were using knowledge. I'm like, no. Just all of them. Oh, it is the one that I had thought it was initially. You found it. You have found the Grail. I like how she's all like, you should, Arthur, start where you start and count where you're going. And he's all like, yeah, I'm just gonna push them all. She's like, that's not how this works. He's all like, yeah, I'm pushing them. One hand barely touches the sacred cup through a tiny gap in the white cloth that covers it. The Grail's power pours through you and restores you instantly to perfect health. You are dazed with the Grail's power, but you must recover yourself and find a way out of here. Camelot must be saved before... Stop him! Use sword! Tackle thief. By all the gods, he will escape. Nay, your god smiles upon you. His rope is broken. Sorry, gods. We worship 2 of them. Mercy, master, mercy. I am only a poor, miserable wretch. Have mercy. Here is your treasure untouched. Take it and let me live. I beg you, have mercy. He is a pathetic creature. You must choose, Arthur. Either take up the Grail now in an act of mercy, or draw your sword and slay him. Take Grail. Kill thief. I do not blame you for slaying him. After all the grief he has caused you, the merchants of Jerusalem would no doubt thank you. At least the Grail is unharmed. Now you must move quickly to find Galahad and return to Camelot. That's gonna fuck us over, and I want to see what happens. Oh, Galahad's here. Hey, Galahad. I just murdered a man. My king, you have won the Grail. Aye, but rise, Sir Galahad, and draw near to your king at once. A great power is at work. The Grail has chosen to bring you home in your hour of desperate need. Grail's better than Merlin. Merlin's all like, I can talk to you. That's about it. He's all like, what other wizardly powers do you have? I can talk really far. It's like a telephone. Telephones. I found a telephone. Here's a cell phone. The Grail has brought you here, Arthur. Only one god may rule in thy kingdom now. The altar of the Christ God awaits its vessel. Cast down your eyes. The radiance of the Grail is too great for any man to see. No. I want to know what happens if you, like, don't kill the thief. Behold, Mithra has been driven away and the Grail is gone. Seems very righteous of us. It has become a healing force that spreads outward, touching every corner of your kingdom. The land returns to life. The lakes and rivers and wells fill once more with clean, fresh water. Well, now that paganism is outlawed, we've got to kill Merlin. Camelot is healed. Someone go stab the wizard. You receive Guinevere's praise and adoration, as you have well earned, even though she sleeps with Lancelot. Your joyous knights salute you, and the joyous cries of love and gratitude of your people fills the air. I want to see it turn horrible. And so you have won through purity of spirit and heart, through skill and strength. No praise is too great. Wait, am I going to be told off for not killing the thief? If I do the other one? I like how Merlin's like, with peace and prosperity return to your kingdom, you have the time to rest and enjoy the land you have saved. I like how Merlin's all like, yep, got rid of all those pagan gods. Oh my god. Bodhi's staring out the window right now. I have it open because it was too warm. But though your land is healed, your heart is not. Perhaps it never shall be. Guinevere playing with Lancelot and Arthur in the background going, oh, I'm not loved. Isn't Merlin pagan? I technically, yes. On almost every Arthurian legend that I've ever, like, read or seen, Merlin's always been, like, involved with the pagan side of things. I mean, that's where his magic and powers come from. On the weakest end, he's been a druid who knew the future. On the strongest edge, he's been, like, the great wizard. My favorite versions is when he's sort of like a mix of the two, where he's a wizard, but his powers are very druidic in nature. Okay. It was nice to know that was the ending. I want to see what happens if we spare the thief. I want to see what happens if we spare the thief. Stop it! I have to restart it. Forcefully restart it. Give me a sec. I will say I like this one. I did quite enjoy this one. Noogies, if you like this one, I don't know if you were watching us back then, but I've played all the King's Quest and the Space Quest games from Sierra. They're all very similarly designed. Those should be up on our YouTube channel. Get Grail. By the gods, he dared to stab you in the back. If not for your mail tunic, you would be dead at the hands of this foul dog. It's time to let the Grail decide his fate. Is the Grail gonna melt him? Oh, jeez! So he comes to the end he deserves. I don't. I must move quickly to find Galahad and return to Camelot. Hi, Cherubeth. How is our favorite furniture piece? Okay. My king, you have won the Grail. It's great work. I have a feeling it's going to be the Lancelot and a Guinevere ending that's going to change, if anything. Though Guinevere never, ever... Typically, by most Arthurian legends, Lancelot ends up saving Guinevere, or something along those lines happens, and the two of them end up riding away, and they're just removed from the story. Lancelot and Guinevere most often end up together. We're driving out Mithras. We have a relic for the Christ God, and Mithras, you're just not powerful enough. Get out of here. Behold, oh, Mithra, I'm sorry. Mithra has been driven away. Every time I read Mithra, I keep on thinking of Mithril, or Mithril Steel. Look how sparkly Camelot is with Jeebus. By the power of Jeebus's dinnerware. You just woke up, you were late for class, but you slept very good. Good. I mean, not good for being late, but, I mean, having a good night's sleep is always good. I had a very good night's sleep as well. You see Guinevere's praise and adoration as you well earned. Enjoying the window, buddy. Scritching his cheek. The buddy. The happy boy. So you have won through purity, spirit, and heart, though skill and strength, no praise is too great. With peace and prosperity return to your kingdom, you have the time to rest and enjoy the land you have saved. The one game I have to redo out of the King's Quest series is I need to replay King's Quest 1 because however Isaac extracted it, it's incredibly broken and the entire game isn't there. So we need to replay King's Quest 1 on stream just to get it up on the VODs. But though your land is healed, your heart is not. Perhaps it never shall be. What's the point in the thief then? Look at Lancelot making shifty eyes and Guinevere going, "Oh yeah, Lancelot. That old macho mustachio look of yours so much better than my bearded husband over there. Want to touch my flowers?" You always wondered why the artifacts of Jesus are considered powerful. I mean, it's just it's myth and legend. That's all it is. It's there's a bunch of stories about different gifts from the fairies and other things that are incredibly powerful. You have gifts from the Norse gods that were supposed to be incredibly powerful. Other relics from Norse gods supposed to be powerful. Same with the Greeks and everything else. So it's pretty much just depends on the story. So, in the case of Arthurian legends, anytime the Grail comes up, the Grail is supposed to be something great and powerful. But from what I remember, most Arthurian legends, Arthur never finds the Grail. It ends up being a dead-end quest for him and his knights. The only one the Grail is ever given to is usually Galahad, because he's the youngest and most pure of heart. And I think typically Galahad is portrayed as a virginal knight that is like 16 or something. He's young. He's very young. Apparently Splinter of the Cross of Jesus could grant you powers of his. 328 of 368 points. What did I not get points on? Look at my wisdom points and soul points. So what's the point? What's the point? Points?